What's happening, people? It's Pastic here, and I'm back in section 1.5. And like I promised, we're going to now attempt to get you going on the second part of this objective, which is to make scatter plots on Microsoft Excel. In order to do that, we're going to go to this slide right here, and we're going to use this data right here with Janelle, Roscoe, Victoria, Alex, Jordan, and Jennifer. All right, so Microsoft Excel, I don't see it anywhere on my screen, so I'm going to go down here to the search bar and I'm going to type EXCEL. And magically I get the Excel app. I'm going to click on that to open it up. So now that it's open, I'm going to click on blank workbook, and it's going to take me to a blank workbook. At this point, what I need to do is type in my information. So I need to go back to my PowerPoint, and I'm going to type in all the names of these people as well as the hours worked and the amount earned and all of their numbers. So let me show you how to do one of them, and then I'm going to pause it and come back to you, and it'll be magically filled in. So we got Janelle first, and she worked 6 hours and got $25. Cool. So we're going to go Janelle. I'm just clicking on that and typing. That's all I'm doing. I'm using the arrows on my keypad to go over here. We're going to go hours worked, and we're going to go money earned. Wonderful. I hit enter to come down here. I'm going back up to hours worked to show you a little trick. If I put my cursor on the line between B and C, I can double click and I can make it expand to fit the contents of the cell. So I'm going to do that here as well. And now it looks more beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is type in all the amounts. So I know 6 and 25 for Janelle. I'm going to type in the rest, fill in the rest of my chart, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my chart has magically been filled in. I have all of the contents matching the numbers on the slide, and I'm ready to make my scatter plot. So what I'm going to do is put my mouse cursor here, click on cell B2, column B, row 2, and I'm going to be in the middle here, so I have this big fat cross looking thing, and I'm going to drag it down to here. Now everything is highlighted, all of my data that I want to use is highlighted. Next step, I'm going to go to Insert. Once I'm in Insert, I can go over here to where it says Charts, not charts, charts. So here I'm going to, oh boy, I'm going to click on this here, and it's going to take me to the first one, which is Scatter Plot. So I'm going to click on Scatter Plot. Oh, it looks beautiful. I've got a scatter plot now that looks very similar to the one I've drawn here, which is good. The next thing I want to do is start playing around and make this look a little fancy. So I can double click here, and I can type in the chart title. Okay. I'm going to call it hours worked, not walk red, worked versus money earned. And then I'm going to go over here, click somewhere else, click on the chart. This plus sign is going to give me some other options. So I hit plus, and I'm going to hit axis title. I want that. I'm going to hit data labels. Sure, I want that. I don't want error bars. I don't know if I want a legend. I don't want that. And I don't want trend line, although that's a pretty cool feature that we will talk about at some point. All right, so I got all this. I'm going to come here and I'm going to title my axis down here. We'll talk about hours worked. And then we'll come over here and do the same thing. And we'll call this money earned. And I'm going to put a little parenthesis with the money symbol, knowing that we're measuring it in dollars. Great. Well, the nice thing about this is I've quickly made this scatter plot. I can even, when I go to the data labels, I can make it even fancier. I can center them. I can make them left, right, above, below. I can do data call out. There's more options if you want to play around. So you can do whatever. I'm actually going to turn them off right now because I don't need them. But a lot of different options there. The nice thing is once you have your chart built, you can right click, go to cut, and then let's say I'm working on a PowerPoint and I want to put in a random new slide here. I can click on new slide, and then once I'm in here I can paste my chart directly into my PowerPoint. And there it is, and it's gorgeous. And you can even mess around and make it look a little different if you want, but that's the general idea on how to make a scatter plot on Microsoft Excel. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Hope you got something out of this, and I will talk to you next time. Adios.